Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to our new Monday Live. Um, so let's quickly go over first the news. Let me just share my screen here. So last week it was a little bit volatile. We have seen stocks actually, all the equities are moving up a little bit by the end of the week due to the employment news and indications that the economy in the US is still very strong and we have soft landing. So let's see this week, what do you think will happen? Are we going to continue this upside trend or what's going to happen? So today the agenda is that we're going to go over the indices, the main indices. I have a small watch list that I'm going to share with you and we'll take it from there. So that's SPY. Okay. Just make sure that the screen is there. So this is actually SPY. This is the minutes. Can even go for the 15 minutes for a bigger view. As we can see here, we are still in that range. That range is not so tight, but we have been within this range for quite some time now. I think for around 2 weeks. The upper bound is 573, 562. Yeah, in that range, and the lower bound is 566. So as we can see here, that every time we touch that zone, the resistance zone of from 573 to 575, we get rejected down back again. And same thing whenever we touch this zone downside from 565 to 566, we get back. So these are the rules of the game that we are playing within in SPY in the last, say, few sessions. It's kind of boring, but it is what it is. So that's why I prefer actually in this period that we give a room to other individual stocks which might be affected with either sector performance like energy sector, like defense sector. Really depends other than the indices. So we will do the usual here SPY. If you guys want to plan for any plays, let's see. I would like actually to draw as usual my SVP just to draw a little bit more of resistance support areas. So the levels are very important. I hope that you guys can take like screenshots or something. I will try to post those images or those plays on my Discord feed, Discord channel. So I think that for today, if we want to zoom in a little bit into SPY here, and I would like actually to play the upside today. It's kind of difficult to say But let's see. So if you want to play the upside, you have something like that. So we understand that this is now became a very strong resistance for SPY, as we just said. So it's not wise to take any calls if we are approaching this level, unless there is really a huge momentum. Now there is a rising wedge actually on SPY. Just want to clean this up. So there is a rising wedge here in the yellow color. So I would expect that it will hold. I'm talking here about day trades, by the way. So if this is going to be our session start, I would say that if we went back down here, if this held that lower side of the wedge held, you can take it up to here. Although I think that we might go and test this level again down here and then go back up. Now, if we tested this level and we entered into the wedge, you can continue to the upside. But if we broke that wedge to the downside and this acted as a resistance, I think we're gonna this formation of this pattern is gonna break, and maybe we will head a little bit to the downside. I will alert if I see anything, but be careful with the first 10-15 minutes of the market. QQQ is not going to be very different, although that I see here, this is finance, I see here some activity. So QQQ is going to be also within the same range or the box that we talked about for SPY, just the different levels here for QQ. Still, we have a big resistance here at from 487 to 488, and our support is down below at 483. So this is going to give you, like, I'd say $3 range, which is not really very big range. It really depends on the speed and the quality of the signal and the entry that you get in. As you can see, during the last few sessions, we tried to test both edges of this range. So we started Friday going up all the way to the edge, top edge, and we went all the way down to test the lows, and then we started actually going, I would say, grinding up till again we reached this, which formed a double top here. So a double top which formed at the end of Friday, and then the double top actually pattern continued during the pre-market till it hit the support here, and then we're grinding up again. It's difficult to say where are we going in the morning with some news actually happening. I think that the 10 years treasury bills are now 4%, which means that investors are staying a little bit away from treasury bills right now. It was always more than 10%, 4%. And this means that we might see some contradicting market behavior. I want to also remind you that by the end of this week, Friday, we will start the new earning season. So I think we have GPM, JP Morgan earnings by Friday, I think, before the bell, as well as some other names by the end of the week. We also have some indicators this week, along with some Fed spokesman. So I expect from starting next week, we are going to start the volatility again. And you know that we can definitely trade. So if we're going to place here for QQQ, again, it's not that great. I mean, unless we touch any of these edges to the top of the bottom, I think that it's going to be very tight and risky if you want to trade something 0 day to expire. It's going to be really risky. So we have to wait till we hit one of these major levels. Either if we hit that level on the top here, 487 to take puts, or one of the support levels. The problem with the calls is that you have multiple support levels here. You have this level here, 483, you have the 482, and you have the 480. And KKQ actually visited all of them during the last two sessions. So it's really hard to say when to enter. So it's like now we already have this level. It's possible that you wait or something like that, or it could possibly be something like this, or even to the last level down here. So this is the thing that I don't know yet, which one is going to happen, and this is why we have to be patient and not to chase any trades, especially in the first 15-20 minutes. So be careful here. So this is about SPY, QQQ. I have some other stocks to watch this week. It's not about today, this week. So coin, for example, Coinbase. So Coinbase, I think that Bitcoin came down a little bit in the last few sessions. So for Coinbase, I think that a good long position would be something if we went to 165 here, we can take a long position to maybe 169 or even 170. That could be something that we could play on Coinbase. So you can actually mark those levels, guys. And your stop loss is going to be below that level. So it's going to be below like 61.24, just to make sure that no stop hunting wicks take your position out. So this is coin. Mara, which is very similar. I mean, not similar, but it's also related to crypto in general. I also think that it is in an uptrend. And I believe that most of the crypto actually will go up. It's just be very careful when you are taking the positions, though. Don't buy high, because here I can see that we have, for example, two, like here it's double top here. So we don't take a position here. We already have a level of resistance here, and it's very easy for this to just go down during the day. And I'm talking here about 15 minutes. So this is a weekly watch list. I would prefer, if you play this one, you take the long position somewhere around here, around the 15 level. You can take it all the way to 16, and your stop loss, as usual, is going to be less than or below this, just to make sure that you don't get hunted. So this is going to be a very good level to take longs. And don't think it might not reach here. This could happen anytime during the week, as we have here a double top here. You can type, if you would like to chart anything during this session, you can type it in the comments. There are some actually. So FGO is actually an energy stock, and I have noticed that they are actually going in a very good uptrend here. So I'm watching this guy, and I think that a long position could be either here or at this level here. I think, yeah, that level here, the 6.44 or something, that could be a good level for taking longs. So you start at 646 and then maybe close if we break this resistance. 7.5. So this is going to be a good, and it's subject to go higher, especially we're getting into winter and turbulence happening in Middle East and stuff like that. You will find that energy stocks are going higher. So this is something that you would consider as either daily trade or swing, or even if you want to buy shares, it's like $7.5. It's not very expensive. Another name also in the energy sector is Viper Energy. And also, I noticed that it is also doing very well. So I think that if you would like to leverage this move, just wait for it to cool down either to the 47.46 or 46, whatever it is. You can take even the long position here, but I think that it should cool down somewhere here before it goes back up, or maybe here as well. So you keep watching this if you're interested to play that. This is on my watch list itself. Okay, so some people are asking for Tesla. Well, Tesla is very unpredictable, I would say. Okay, so let's just see. We do have here, let's draw our levels. So it looks like we have a level of resistance here. Okay. And maybe a support here. I am not very sure, but it could be a level of support here. We are in obviously in an uptrend. Okay. Let's just connect these dots here. So what I believe is we might come back to test this level. However, I do not believe that this level is so strong. To be honest with you, it might easily break this level to the downside and come to touch here. Possibly. And also that level doesn't sound to be, or doesn't look to be like very strong resistance either. So it can actually, it depends on the market sentiment or whatever Elon Musk is going to say, X platform. I think that if you want to take longs on Tesla, you need to actually wait to see which of these patterns are going actually to be valid. So if it went down here level and it got rejected, you could take it up to that level. And since you know that this level is a resistance level, it was tested twice, but I wouldn't really count those two times because it were like where of them were pre-market. So I believe that we will try to test those two levels or this range again. If it broke, you can continue to the next one. Okay, but in the cases of the downside, which is very possible as well, we just don't know. If this wedge was broken as well as this support level, which I can see is fragile, although this is 15 minutes, and you can see actually going back, you can see us going back to this level 242. Of course, it can actually have some pullbacks here levels, okay? But once it starts here, there's no really big support from the area between 248 and 242, so it could easily fall down to this level. I wanted to. Okay, who wants to see anything else? There's also one other stock that I have on my watch list. It's called DD Dog. Yes, I have seen this yesterday. So this is a data, the dog watch. I think it's a good stock as well. So we are on a very good bullish trend here. So we are looking for continuation. Okay, and I think that if this level actually holds, we can take a small position down here. But you can always add when if it went down here. So you just be careful because I think that this is very good long swing. Like I think that we can easily go to the upside here. I don't see anything. It's all-time highs here, so could be a very good idea to take a long whenever it has a small pullback here. This small pullback is could be to 120. Taking this maybe VWAP as a support here. Let's see if we can draw anything else to help us. Actually, this might be a good support here, support level, because at all-time highs, it's very difficult actually to see what are your support levels. So we have a support level here. If it held, we can take to the upside. If not, then we wait till the next level, which is 150. Maybe we can find some levels in the middle to act as support, like Febs, but I am definitely interested in this stock. So multiple entries here. You can enter at this level if you want, or that level, or even this one. But I think that this is very good setup for continuation. It's going to continue. It has just started, went to all-time high. If the market sentiment kept the same, it can actually continue. So another name here that I see is called Tyson Foods. If you guys know about it, it's all about this Tyson chicken, and it's food industry, and I think I told you before in the education sessions that during the uncertainty or the war times, you will find that the stocks for defense and customer staples are always shining. So this might be one of them. Yeah. Okay, people are not stop eating nuggets anyway. So if we consider that this is the case, I think it's going to be a good position to take longs either here if it pulled down a little bit because we have double top here. So we don't have to rush into this. We have a double top here at this level. If this level is broken, we can take longs when it cools down here and take it to the upside, probably all the way to 59.23. That's going to be a good level. DPZ. Okay, DPZ. Oh, Dominus Pizza. Wow. Yeah. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. That best pizza. So, well, it looks bearish to me. Now, there are a couple of plays you can do. So let's first agree on our methodology people are following. So we determine the trend first. So the trend here is that obviously we are bearish trend. I mean, at least for the last few. Let's see if we can. So it depends really if you wanna play with the trend or against the trend. So if you're gonna play with the trend, means that if you wanna play to the downside, um, it's very easy to wait till it pulls back to that level and take puts going back down. If you wanna bet or if you wanna consider having like playing the reversal, in that case, this is gonna support level here. That level of support. So if it went down to hit this support level here, you can take a long. I would suggest sticking to playing with the trend with this, at least till it's confirmed that the trend is fully reversed. But of course, the pullbacks or reversal plays are always valid. It just depends on your time frame and what's your expectations from each trade. GE. Well, there are multiple ways to look at this chart. From the higher time frames, it looks like we have been in bullish trend and then we are consolidating. Okay. Some people will call this maybe. I think it's a little bit difficult to say whether this is like bull pennant, maybe. It's a little bit difficult to say, but right now, at the moment, we are actually in this down channel, and we are actually at the top of it right now. So as you can see that whenever it comes to this level here, to this trend line, it's get rejected and getting back down. And whenever it touches this level down here, it bounces up. So I wouldn't play this one unless actually Either we get a breakout and retest outside here. It's just that be careful because it's very easy to get rejected because it's not only the trend line that is going to be broken out, but also the resistance line here as well is going to act against this. The good news for bulls is that this level here, that range, let me just throw it here. That range here been acting as a support. As you can see, I think that we already started the market start right now. It's trying actually to get down to test this level here. So probably if you want to take calls, you need to wait till it gets into this level and take it to the side. Just that's my opinion. So going to just to review what's going on with, I like to always go and see what's happening with the plans. So again, SPY still said I'm not interested to take any calls in this range. So we will wait till we test this level to take calls or this levels to take puts. Very similar here in QQQ. So that small box that we have done before, the market actually acted as a support for QQQ. It's now going to the upside, but I don't trust this yet. We'll see what's going to happen in the next few minutes and or maybe next 10-15 minutes. Because there is no way I can take trade right now. I need to just see if this is going to hold or not. Yeah, so let's go back and see coin. So coin is testing this level. Mara tested that level and then got rejected, exactly as we predicted that this level here is a support, is a resistance, sorry, up here. TSN, we're waiting for it, either here or here. So TSN broke that level of support here. Probably if we want to take calls, we take it down here. Down DDG. DDG looks good actually. I think that this is going to continue. But again, our entry is here, somewhere here. Okay, question guys, if you have questions, you can write down on the chat. And by the way, guys, one thing that I want to tell you is that the job report that we had last week might have actually a mix effect on the market because from one side, it gives indication that the economy is doing well and people became a little bit bullish, but from the other side, that report will force the Fed to cut down on the rate cuts. Means that instead of going for half a point next meeting, they most probably will go for quarter point only. So this is kind of a mixed effect here. Okay, IWM. IWM is good actually if you want to take calls at this support level here. You have a couple of support levels, this one and this one. So it's still, it's it's in the range kind of thing, like everything else. I don't think that we are in a position to say that this is going to be like absolutely bullish, or we play or we trade actually day sessions. So we care most about the range that uh, we are in. Of course, if you're talking about swings, we are in a bullish trend on the daily and on the weekly. But less than this, it can really vary. So I think that so some say something like this. I would take it here. This looks like a very good support level. So you can take this level, and if you're trading options like zero DTE, you have to be very careful. But you can even add or close this one went against you and open a new one when it comes here. Of course, you always need to watch your MACD, RSI, and other indicators. Here, I'm just giving you the price action possibilities that might happen, but the exact entry that you enter, either you wait for an alert or from, oops, or you just watch the other indicators. Pfizer, wow, I'm so glad to see this. We gapped up here, which is a very good thing. So remember, when we gap up, actually, we are gonna fill this gap. We have here a double top at this level, most probably, and we might get down to this level here. But I would, if you would like to play this, I would wait till this level here and take calls. Don't chase now. For fighters, don't chase now. So somewhere here is going to be a very good level to take calls. If you're a little bit more aggressive, you can take it here. But remember that this level has been rejected. So that's the thing. Okay, any further questions before I let you guys go to continue your day? I mean, if you have any questions, let me know. You can contact me on Discord. You have my profile name on the screen. You can send me messages on Discord or even here on either Facebook or on YouTube, depending on where you are seeing this. Or you can visit my website, it's already there. So that's it. Any questions before I go? I'll let you go. Oh, somebody's okay. Let me see if I can actually make the monitor bigger. Okay, let's see. How does this look like? Is it bigger now? Is this better? Like, I can also zoom in. Like, I made those levels very, very big. I think that this is the best I can do when it comes to. Let me see if I have a couple of options here. What about this one? Okay, if this is better, we will keep it like that from now on. Okay. All right, everyone. Have a great day. See you on Wednesday. Okay? See you Wednesday. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. We'll make it bigger from now on. All right. Have a great day, everyone.